Oh, hello, friends. How's it going? How's everybody doing out there in the world? This is your friend Jeff, playing Ultimate General American Revolution. We're continuing on. Okay, so we got this little Cambridge invasion in Cambridge. So it's like I said, it's taken him a while. The only reason I'm showing you this is because you're not gonna believe it. You are not gonna believe it. Like I didn't know, because I've never got beyond this point in the game. But guess what? On June 20 of 1779, guess what? The Spanish are coming again. Or yeah, I think it's Spanish or French, or maybe it's French. Parlez-vous français? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I think it's Spanish though. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna get another 6,800. That's 10. So I'll have a total of. Well, I mean, some may have died, but I mean, I just can't believe we're gonna get another. Like, this is a total surprise to me. This is fantastic. I'm gonna get 10 regiments of Spanish or French, whatever. I just missed the boat. But weaver's shop, let's see, a schoolhouse, a printing press, and a capital. So here they come. Now they did say they were gonna, like, I would not engage them with my ship. I mean, there's 13 ships here. Like, watch this when they dump off. Now, I've seen them dump them in different places, so I don't know. And that's why I only get these guys right here, because we're just going to block them off. The other brigades, I'm sending them that were over here. They're going to go to Richmond and Petersburg so they can start building up. And then this little group here. They did say that the in the south they gained another like 1,600 from loyalists or whatever. So I mean, I don't know. As long as they don't attack me, I don't care about that. Only when I'm fighting in the south, I'll worry about that at that time. But right now, and yeah, look at they dumped off. All right, let's pause the game. This is like like I said, I suggest when you're playing this game, you make sure you make allies with the Spanish. You give Spanish whatever they want. You give the French whatever they want, because yeah, these are Spanish, so that's fine. I mean, yeah, because there was a point where it said something about you're losing some loyalty or something, and so I gave them whatever, so that way I keep them as friends. Now again, like I said, when I do these perks, I always take the discipline, the willpower. The way I look at it is they're going to walk on the map here and gain stamina. They're going to be in a battle and gain stamina. But if they lose their morale, they give up and get captured. So I mean, it's just a small thing. It's nothing really big. But yeah, you know, I gotta decide what I want to do with them. Like yeah, I could put yeah, you know what, I can make a okay, so let me put this guy there, that guy there. Let's get him like that. You might as well give him the perk, you know. Get him over there, and then the last guy here. Let's do that. And so I'll put him over there. Now this guy, I'll have him go there. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, so now I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna make a brigade, and I'm gonna make a brigade. And now I'll have 2 brigades of Spanish, and then we'll have 2 regiments. And so I gotta decide where they're gonna go. Like, I know, matter of fact, I know I would feel better if one of them was in Salem. This way, because I've found that you need at least 2 brigades to fight an invasion, but it's actually better to have 3 brigades, because if the enemy is up to 6,000, you know, you're gonna need 3 brigades. I wouldn't go into a battle if it was, you know what I'm saying, like even, yeah, I guess like these are professionals, so I mean we could go in as even, but the way the AI fights, and some of them have advantages with their cav, and they have certain advantages that I see that happens in battles. And so, matter of fact, let's see if that invasion hit yet. Yeah, it's about to hit. Let's see. Okay, let me pause for just a moment. What I want to do is I want this other brigade that's forming up. I think I want it in Clinton, because this would give me 2 brigades again in New York, because don't forget they did or could do an invasion in New York, and they can do an invasion over here. So if I have 3 brigades, and so this will allow me to do that, and then maybe I could brigade these guys up, and maybe I could send them to Canada, or deep Maine, or Canada, you know, like this. Maybe this is Maine and then this is Canada up here, but you know what I mean. I just don't know the way this game made it, because I think, because I lived in Bangor, Maine, so I know this was part of Maine, I think, so, you know. So anyways, I mean, I know there's New Hampshire and there's Vermont, and then and there's Maine, so whatever. I mean, whatever. Okay. And we already got enough, plus we got this in Dover, but okay, so let's see now, because this video is supposed to be about showing you another 10 regiments of Spanish and what I'm gonna do with them for now. And so that gets you updated on the game, and then we can do this. Because if I can squash this, which I should be able to, it's not even 4,000, so I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, so let's see where they're gonna drop off. Because when I got hit by 4 invasions in May, and then I had to redo the whole month of May, and then these guys are, you know, like how many videos have you seen this pop up? Like, if you watched any of my videos, but then nobody watches the whole thing anyway, but this thing, man, every 3 weeks we get this. It's just gonna take more and more of my money every time. So yeah, so he's coming up pretty high. It ain't just low Cambridge, it is way up high. Now, if he stops at Baltimore, that's going to be a bunch of crap. Do you think he's going to stop at Baltimore? See, I don't like it when the game tells me Cambridge. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. No, no, what's this is a stupid thing, and I don't need them. Alright, so I mean this is gonna be an easy battle, and I could have even got the Dover people to get in it to get experience, but it's my 2 brigades against basically 1.5 brigades. And they have cav too, so you know, whatever. But hey, this is gonna be a battle, so we'll show it to you, and then that'll be that, and then we'll be okay at that point. Like I don't know, I'm just trying to get my 6-pack of ships, you know, repaired from the damage and stuff, so I can get and take out the Boston ships that are there, but. Yeah, this is 24 June 1779, and like I said, they might even, like, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I could have brought 3 brigades and a half to this battle, but I once I knew that it was only 3,600, I figured, hey, what the heck, we'll just fight it outright. I won't need everything. And I think these are my guys. Okay, now again, I'm going to take a look at, see what guns we got. We got a 6-pounder, so we'll put that one there. Let's see, how are they? Oh yeah, so we got good. So okay, so we got coverage over there, so we'll need coverage over here. So okay. And this is a mortar. Yeah, I guess I'll put the mortar right here. Now, we know that the enemy likes to flank us. So, I'm gonna have to make a long line, I believe. And then I usually, like, you know, I like to have the skirmishers out on the sides for the flanking also, so we'll try that. Because you know the interesting thing with the French and the Spanish is they come with no guns. I mean they come with muskets and stuff, but I mean they don't come with any cannons. And so therefore. So I'll put one. I like to have an infantry behind the gun, or at least no, the cannon. This gun does it. This is a mortar, so we can be in front of it, but we'll have he'll back up in case they try to take out the gun. And then we have one of my skirmishers. He'll just go there as a extra protection and stuff. So that'll take care of this side, I believe. And on this flank here, again, we'll kind of figure it out. Yeah, so they're over here, so they might come this way to flank us. So again, we're gonna need, and then again, we'll have some skirmishers. So we'll have to put some Spanish there, I guess. Then our guys. And another Spanish guy. Then a skirmisher. Yeah, and if I put a couple of guys here, we can back up this line right here with these guys as a double line. Just in case. And now my cav is going to go in the corner here because we're going to bring it out. It's going to be fun to have cav. Especially, okay, you can see, look, I've got almost 2/3, you know, and they got 1. So you know that I'm in a better position on this particular invasion. Like the one in New York had 5,200, and that's still yet to come. So I mean, but I just killed 6,000 in Savannah, so I'm in a good position at the moment. So now I'm gonna take a look and see about these guns. Got a 6-pounder and another 6-pounder. So maybe we'll put one up on the hill. And we'll put one right here. So the question only is, will I need one more? Will I need another infantry like right here, and then the skirmisher will take the rest of the flank, and then maybe these guys can come into the middle to support us over here in case we need it. And then the Cav's gonna do their own thing, and we have 2 supplies, so usually I like one with a gun, and then this one will come down here for that gun. And then do we have any supplies? Nope. Alright, I think we're good to go, folks. Let's go ahead and start the battle. And we'll pause for just a moment. And we'll get the general up. We'll have this guy go like that. And then these guys are gonna hook like that. So they cover that flank. And this guy will move over like that. And then these guys will flank like this. And I don't know, but I got 3 cav. And we'll put them up there for now. Then this 3-pack can head over that way. These guys can head to there. Alright, let's see what happens, folks. Now, there is a possibility that they may not attack us and then they'll run away, but no, they're gonna attack, and that's gonna be hunky-dory. I will let them get close before advancing, because we want our guns to tear them up. Now, the interesting thing is, like I said, we don't have guns over here, but look at him. Alright, let's pause for just a moment, because we want to make sure everybody is actively fighting somebody. You know, that's the only way to do this. Otherwise, the AI gets advantages, so we gotta, like, make sure that these guys are actively shooting somebody, and just like this mortar, I think this is the mortar. Yeah, he's already, look at it, he's already killed 15. So I wanna make sure that he's shooting, because the way this is, these two stacked up, so they can just focus on one. And I always have a hard time stacking units like that, like of what the AI does. So now this guy needs to hit him, and this one on him. Now this guy can go over there to shoot at him. He's gonna shoot him. He's shooting him. I want him also to shoot him. And hey, I got my special unit right here. This guy. Look at him. Oh yeah, and I found out something. When you got these guys in a brigade, you can't give them a perk. You have to break them out of the thing to do that, but... Okay, well, I think I want him to also shoot that guy. He's a special dude. I could, matter of fact, you know what, I could probably... I wonder if I should charge him, like, just to charge him into to see how he does, you know? Like, why don't I do that? I mean, as long as, yeah, matter of fact, you know what? Why don't these guys move into the woods? But yeah, I want this guy. I want to see him, if he's an elite guy. Let's see how elite he is. I'm going to charge him along with this guy, and we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, these two are going to go on to him. And because I'm going to charge into him, I think I can tell this guy to get over there. Okay, so that is that, right? And then I can tell him, and I can tell him to also be ready to shoot. And now I'm going to tell this guy to go shoot him, this guy to shoot him, this guy to shoot that guy, this guy to shoot him, this one to shoot him, and this one to shoot him. Now over here, he's going, and he's going, and then this guy, and then this guy will shoot that guy. This guy's gonna shoot him. That guy's shooting him. And this gun. It says it's blocked. What is this gun again? It's a 6-pounder? Yeah. So, well, do you want to shoot him then? I don't. You're gonna shoot somebody. I don't care who you shoot. You're gonna shoot somebody. Now, all right. So we're getting thinned out over here. So I think maybe this guy need this. Yeah, but then again, they got a couple of guns coming and stuff. Oh. Oh. Hey. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Okay. All right, then you go over there and shoot him, and I know you're shooting him, but oh boy, this is getting a little complicated. All right, why don't you get up to shoot up to there to shoot him? You shoot him. All right, so I'm gonna have to watch that. So that means everything else is gonna have to play out, I guess. So I already gave orders on this side, so I think that's gonna be that. So let's go ahead and do this then. Okay, so I'll have my 3 cav go into this guy here. And we'll kill that cav right there. Because that cav was trying to kill. Alright, so now we killed him. Now we'll. Oh, I kill that skirmisher right there. Oh, they're exhausted though. They're exhausted. Alright, at the moment, like I said, I'm not paying attention to the battle. We'll rest up the cav. All right, let's Oh, my elite guy got beat up. My elite guy got beat up. Okay. Because I wasn't watching it. Okay, nice. Yay! Hey! Okay. Okay, so come on, I gotta have somebody in this area. No? Alright, we're gonna try to get this guy ready here. Alright, we got him. Okay, hey, you don't have to shoot. See, that's a bug. Well, that's something silly. Like, he already gave up. There's no, don't shoot. You just, I don't know if you killed some of my cav, but nonetheless. Alright, come on, up here. Oh, they're gonna get out. They're gonna get out. Alright, well, it's okay. No big deal. I mean... Oh, hey, I still hear shooting. Oh, over here. Over here. Over here. The cannons. We gotta get the cannons. Hey. Charge here. That's a cannon. We need to get these cannons. Over here, boys. Yeah, the one thing we need is these cannons. Alright, because we could have got on that cannon right there. So yeah, I don't know, like, Alright, we got him. Oh, there's a cannon shooting at us. There's a cannon actually shooting at us. There's a cannon actually firing at us. I'm glad I saw that. Like, I saw the red over here and I was wondering what the heck was going on, because that guy stood and fought us. Unbelievable. Okay, well now, we have, like I said, it was less than 4,000 of the enemy. And so yeah. I mean, I definitely had enough to do it. Matter of fact, I even, like I said, I got a half a brigade not even being used. Okay, so, again, like as I mentioned in other videos, every 6 companies is basically a regiment. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 regiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 regiments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, we probably. Alright, so I like to, again, you know, as I know this is a silly thing to do, but I do it. But this is part of this is something that I like in the game, you know what I mean? I just want all the British to leave. And then we'll look at our units. I'm curious to see how much kills my mortar got. And the cav, like I said, against their cav, especially that cav that almost killed one of my skirmishers, that's when I noticed the cav was fighting. I was like, hey, wait a minute. So I brought my cav over there to take him out. Yeah, look at him just moving a little bit, already gained 3 stars. So I mean, a lot of these guys. Yeah, so this guy here, he took a big loss. It's only because I charged him with another, like, a Spanish guy. I charged 2 into that one skirmisher, but he probably, that skirmisher probably ran away, and they were following him, and they went too deep into it, and then the enemy kind of like was there, and you know, I wasn't. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this guy because he's a superior, you know, guard, or yeah, he's a guard, and you can only have one per regiment. But you know, I was trying him out. So yeah, so it was really nice. So one of those artillery stood by to fight, and then the other two artillery that we got up here with the cav and stuff, that was really nice. And this is what I mean about the cav. Okay, so this one here, he killed 98 out of, you know, and lost 48. So I mean, you know, and then this one, he killed 118 and lost 23. And this one killed 118 and lost 38. So I mean, overall, you know what I mean? I think they did, you know, pretty good. Like when I was pressing them a little bit, you know, they did take out an artillery unit and stuff, but there were a couple of infantry that got to shoot these guys up. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. So alright, the British are gone. Alright, let's go right here. Alright, this is General Gates. Oh look, I have a grenadier guy here. So I got a grenadier here in this regiment, and we have a guard in this one, and then we'll get the ammo over here. And that ought to do it. And so, yeah, I mean, this one wasn't too tough. I mean, I do have to pause, so I hope you don't mind pausing. This just shows that, you know, you do better when you pause the game. I try to do a lot of live action, but at the same time, you know, if you don't pay attention, I mean, like I said, like some of your guys might be shooting somebody, then that person walks away, then your guy doesn't automatically shoot somebody else that's in front of him. And then what happens is, you know, you're taking losses where you shouldn't be taking losses. But again, I don't make the game, so I don't know, you know, how hard it is to make it so that way. I mean, you got to give them orders, I guess. The bottom line is you got to give the guys orders. So yeah. Alright, so our ammo doesn't say we're out of it, so that's really good. We did pretty good in the battle. Oh, this one's almost out, actually. Yeah, he's empty. He's empty. But hey, you know, I don't know what else is going on in the game, so I just figure, what the heck, I'll just do it. When they get back into a camp, they can get more ammo. Cause okay, so like, I'll just say it like this: like if we were taking a place, like we just did a battle to take a place, we're gonna leave somebody in it, and then we're gonna continue on to take the next place. Because especially if some of the units retreated, we would follow them and take the next place, and so on and so forth until we're finally beat up enough to where we're just gonna stop. And and to me, I'm just telling you all this only because I share my opinions, and to me that's the only way to you got to keep the pressure on the enemy, so that way you take stuff away from them and hurt them in every way you can, because if you don't, they're just going to come back stronger and attack you, and that's the way, this game is. And so from the very start of the game, I pause the game and I build up and I plan attacks and stuff, and I do it because I want to take Boston in the first month and a half. And that's why I play on easy right here, and then on my other computer I'm playing on normal. Each one I've got Boston within the month and a half. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the global map. Okay, so again, this shows my units here on the front report, the first report here, the battle. So yes, I did have roughly a brigade of my own guys with 16 guns, and then the cavalry I had. So I lost 520 of my guys. I did lose a gun. I didn't see where I lost that gun, but I did lose a gun. And I lost 105 cav, so I mean, hey. But the cav did a fantastic job, and they always do. But they get exhausted real quick, so you gotta choose when you're gonna use them. So the enemy had 3,400. They had 20 guns, and they had 195 cav. And they lost 2011. They lost 20 guns, 135 cav, and they got 1,000 that they're missing. And then here, anybody that is Spanish or French, if I have French in here, they're gonna show as captured, because it's just the devs never thought about this. But anyways. So yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at my mortar, and I don't know. I forgot to look at my mortar. I wanted to see my mortar, see how many kills it. Well, it probably did pretty good. Like, yeah, I don't know if I can find the mortar, but nah, it's over. It's done. Done deal. Oh well. Yeah, I always like to see what the mortar does, because you know what I mean. The mortar is nice because you can keep it behind the lines. And as long as you protect it, it's going to take away morale from the enemy. And so I'm really liking the mortar. As a matter of fact, I'm researching the 13-pound mortar right now, I think. So yeah, and then the good news is that these guys are here, and just in case, I could take these guys out to try to isolate these guys. So yeah, you don't want anybody to get away. Alright, I'll have Blanchett get over here and get this.
March forward!
Okay, and then this guy, he can come to Cambridge. I'll let him sit in Cambridge for a little while. All right. Okay, so let's pause the game. And let's take a look. And see that I have these guys coming up to this area. Okay, so we can only have up to 23 there. 25. That's 13, and yeah, that's pretty close. How about Halifax? 3,000 in Halifax. So I am going to put those guys up into Halifax. Okay? So 2 regiments of Spanish, or you know, half a brigade going into here. That will definitely give me enough to fight up to about 4,000 or 5,000 if they dump here. That should be enough. And I even have a general just sitting here to launch the battles. So I believe with this last 10 Spanish, so that hey, you know what? Before I go on this, like before I end this video, I'm gonna go to like purchasing here, and because the Spanish dropped off 10 regiments. And look at all the wagons I got right here. Look at that. That's a lot of wagons. I was going to go to ships. And I have HMS Bridgewater. Oh, I scrapped this, I think. So we're going to get 5,000 for that. And then see the transport 300s, the transport ship 300s. We got all these free ships from that delivery. And they fetch us about 2,880 bucks. So I'm showing you here that oops, sorry. Oh, I see what the game does. It, like, I wish it would. I wish the window would stay here, but it doesn't. You have to come down like that. That's kind of bad. It should stay on these ships here so I can sell them all. But anyways, so 10 ships. So it's almost 3,000. I mean, it's close. I mean, I could use them to transport personnel, but if I was gonna do that, right? The problem is if a ship intercepts us, they're gonna sink it, and we're gonna lose all those guys. So that's the only reason why I don't. And because when I started this campaign, I did not start with a ship. I started with the infantry that gets put into here, a Fusilier. And then I add 2 companies to him, and after 1 day and a half of starting the game, he'll be at 720 men, and you can bring him over here to take out Providence. But anyways, that's the way. I think that's the way I'm going to start the campaign every time I play the campaign. Like I'll do that. But anyways, because later on we're gonna get ships, and then we'll have tech, and then we can build our own ships. Like, if you look, I've got 6 heavy frigates that I could put in. And as far as cannons go, you know, I've got cannons. Yeah, look, I only got 14 24 pounders. Oh yeah, and I'm starting to build these howitzers. I've never tried the howitzer in this game. I don't know. What do you guys think of the howitzer? You know, I oughta. Now that I have 11 of them, I could equip a couple of units with it. Now I got 280 fur. That's gonna fetch me 78,000. I got some textiles. I can sell a little bit. And look at my provisions, my food. Because I remember when I panicked a long time ago when I first got the first 20 French. I built so many granaries that, you know. Plus, don't forget, the game puts agriculture in a lot of these regions. The game automatically does that for you in some ways. So you get agriculture anyway, but now the rum, I'm gonna say you need it for when you hire officers to do jobs. You need the rum. So don't sell all your rum. Okay, well I'm gonna pause the game only because, like I said, I did that. So I've wiped out this invasion. I've wiped out the 6,000. Okay, now this poor guy. What's he doing over here? He needs to get into Savannah. I think he's the regiment that I brought from here. Yeah, so these guys... we gotta start building them up and stuff. And I put the brigade here. He's gotta start building up, and I put the brigade here. And just remember, if you're playing this game, you need French weapons and you need Spanish weapons. And you need officers and you need food. And you need recruits to, you know, get these guys back up. So as long as you have those things available, you know, they'll build up. And if you don't, they won't. And so yeah, let me pause the game because I'm gonna end here. So what I did is I got these guys sitting here because we already fought an invasion on Norfolk, so I don't know if they're gonna hit again. So I got the other two brigades here, and I assume that they will slowly build up, and then I can choose to send these guys down to the south to try to finish off the game. But I mean, and just up here in New York, you know, I've got the new Spanish brigade here. And matter of fact, I'm gonna move one brigade to Morristown, so because if we do get attacked in New York, I want to fight them with 3 brigades, because if they dump like they did in May when they fought me with 5,200 troops there. And so he'll go that way, and I guess Gates can come back. So I'll put him in Clinton because he'll be in the New York area. So that's where that one's going. And then this guy can go to Baltimore and sit in Baltimore and build up. This way, if they do another invasion, I'll have a brigade here This is half a brigade, and I think, and then the cav, yeah, the cav. I guess the cav can go to. Do we have any recruits here? We've got 69. We have 35. 13. 33. Philadelphia 65. So yeah, I'll send the cav to Philly. So this way this cav can build up there. And, you know, once he's back to 240, I'll be good. And stuff like that. So I think that's about all that I can share with you. This gives you the full status of my game. So basically, you know, I fought off 3 invasions now, but there's still a 4th one coming, so. But I gotta be really happy, especially when they thought they were gonna take Savannah back, you know, and I totally squashed it. So I mean, that is that. I'll show the last bit of buildings that I guess that's been programmed to be built. So we got a warehouse, a church, a tax office, a warehouse, a merchant, recruiting house, tax office, a recruiting house. Yeah, so those recruiting houses were in the south, so I should have no problems now. Then agriculture. See, that's what I mean. The game does agriculture stuff. And a newspaper, a fort, and a recruiting house in Savannah. Look, like even in Savannah, I got a recruiting house repaired. So that means, you know, and look, I can get it to a barracks. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this game up. I don't know what I'm gonna plan next, folks, but it is what it is. I gotta feel better than what I was, you know, when I got slammed with all that is A. And check this out. We got 6 Spanish warships with 444 guns patrolling here. But of course, you know, this is where my fleet is. And you can see my Bologna class ship. She's ready to go. I must have goofed up when I made this. It's supposed to be Fall River. Fall River, Massachusetts, but again, I got the as the River Rats because that's used to be my uncle's boat. All right. Alright, so we still need some ships to get repaired. And so, yeah. These... So it's really nice having that extra Spanish brigade here. 'Cause now I got the 3 that I want to protect this area. And... these 2 are going into Halifax, and that'll help beef up this area right here. So that's it. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, Take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios the lovely amigas.